And I have been talking on mute because I am special. I thought I hit the button. Hi, welcome. Hmm. Sorry about the delay there. Um, Anybody on YouTube like, what's wrong with my audio? It's not. No, that was me. I apologize. Where did? Hold on. Oh, they moved it. I just, there was something that was registering there that something was off, but they moved the portal. I appreciate that. There was actually an update yesterday slash this morning, like a 100 meg update. So what I was saying when I realized that I was muted was I was saying hello to Chi. Good to see you. It's been a bit. Welcome back. Didn't know. Don't mount. Keep forgetting not to mount in here every now and then. So we have done some farming. As you saw a minute ago, we got up to 4,400 on mage and 1,400 on crafting. A little bit of what I was trying to do, idly before starting. I went from 600 to 1,400. Took a couple hours to craft out all the things I had collected over the weekend. We gained a little bit of levels. We went through, got some more skills, things like that. Let's take a look at our skill tree here in a second. So we went all the way over, we got Chain Lightning, we went up, we got Spark. I think right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here and I'm going to get Blood Dragons. I think that's what I'm after at the moment. I could, of course, instead of, going up and getting some high-level stuff, I could just absolutely fill out all of this low-level stuff. But I don't think that's something I'm going to do right now. I actually need to get this one here, and I should come over and get this one, too. Frankly. 10, 15, 20, 30... Actually cheaper to go this direction. Yeah, 24 versus 30. Yeah, if I go straight up here and I come over to this, I don't really care about Eye of the Storm. It's an unnecessary thing for me at this point, I think. I'm sure it would help, but it's not necessarily what I'm after. But we're going to do the usual... Oh, and actually, I'm just remembering, it is quiet. Let's get some time going. I'm going to give it a test run here.
Hello, friends.
Oh, not working. Damn it. Well, I don't know what happened, but I broke my TTS. Just completely broke it. was hoping by like resetting everything and closing all the applications down, opening them all back up in the right order, it would communicate properly, but it doesn't want to. Oh my god, Ghost has so many freaking respec tablets. Right, I was trying to... Right. Oh, one of the things I completely forgot to mention. The Elven Relic of the Erudite. This is something that I got from the new map, the Underground map. I got it from the boss, along with another one, I think, for the Sogist. Got two of these. So these are tier 2 relics. That is something that I've gotten over the weekend. That's super cool. Those are actually really nice pieces. And hopefully we'll be able to run those a little bit more often. A little bit more today. Don't know how many we're going to get, but I would definitely like to do more of them. Especially since I'm able to handle the monsters a little bit better. I know where the loot's all at, so life is easier. Processing through it doesn't take me the entire time to go through it anymore, of course. Oh, that's right. They fixed this. They updated sounds. So I had everything turned off. And they reattached the volley sound. Or, well, the impact sound. They've attached it to a slider bar finally. Why we haven't been hearing anything. Still not hearing anything, but a lot more lag is coming through. So I'm just gonna turn it all off. Because it wasn't lagging until I turned the sound up. I think people in Discord were mentioning that earlier, where what was that one that's Path of Exile? There we go. Path of Exile had a thing similar where they'd have a bunch of lag and it was caused by audio files, and the only way to deal with it was just to turn either the entire thing down or turn a particular slider down, and that would stop the lag. So it appears there is something very similar happening here. Oh, another thing that I noticed is they updated the health bars. They are no longer the previous grouped ones where you can see little chunks, kind of like what our experience bar looks like, how it's got sections. The health bars no longer have those. They're no longer colored by, difficulty scaling or whatever it was. They're all just regular red health bars now. Well, I guess that's not entirely true. These guys... This is what the old health bars looked like. What I've been seeing with the monsters so far all the monsters are just normal red bars, not sectioned bars, and they're not colored anything special. So I don't know what's up with that. Maybe the catacombs is just kind of an exception to the rule right now. I only got one this time. That's unfortunate, but that's okay. We will live. They put stairs on the inside of that as well, which is super cool. Very nice. Unique enemies are exception. Okay. Honestly, I haven't been I have not been paying a whole lot of attention to the health bars. I just noticed the difference in the normal monsters, but that would make sense. So they left unique. Okay. Or felt unique. Wall always looks weird the way the tiles sit. Alrighty. We'll, as usual, collect everything and then backtrack for the monsters. Next rupture we get into, we will take a look at the difference in the health bars.
She got the top spot. She hit the dance floor, it was like a bomb drop. The curiosity's all over me, and I just could not let her leave. Let me holler at you before you go. There is one little thing you need to know.
The more and more Oh, I got a helmet. That's a shame, I already have one. I literally made this earlier. I'm going to re-roll this one because it's only got 18.5%. So that one is going to get re-rolled anyways. It's got 28%. So what's the difference? Hold on. Damage 9, 11. Dragon chance, static charge damage. I might wear this anyways. Because it's got the extra bonuses on it. Well, that's got burning shield. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens with some rerolls. Got plenty of flawless gems. So right, so the longer I play this character, this mage class, the more I want to play freaking Nier Automata. Simply because of all the red balls. And I know that's part of the bullet hell mechanic that is in the Nier games. As I only have Automata, that's all I can play. Which is perfectly fine with me. What the hell is Ghost talking about in Discord, by the way? Hey, obviously, there is a training dummy. There's a training dummy you can make. Right here. That is very true. Ghost is always shit talking, but he also gets it back, so it's only fair. Oh, I mean, you gotta get the palm leaf. Last crafting skill. Come on. 0.5 plus. Oh, okay. Well, I was gonna figure that out eventually when I got there, but thanks for spoiling it for me, Sved. That's good to know. Thank you. So the dummy takes damage. I tested it out, 3 seasons ago, probably. Take a look at it real quick. It will take... Oh, I need 8, not 5. It will take damage, but it doesn't do... I don't think it'll allow you to proc things. While that's doing that, I'm going to go toss some stuff in the things. If you're not getting spoilers, be faster getting... Fair point. It's a very fair point. I'm not going to... Well, I will toss those in. I'm not going to toss the helmet in just yet. Okay, so I'm just going to toss this in the back over here. That works. So, I can hit it. Oh, hold on a second. Turn my floating numbers back on here. Give me a second. Okay, 124,000. Give me a second. I know this. It used to work. It used to work. It may be that it's having an issue with the mage thing. Oh, wow. Hold on a second. Look at this motherfucker. Holy shit. Dude. What? Hold on. What sword is this? It's the wasp sword? I don't remember seeing it before. Okay. It used to take damage. So if you go back to, it would have to be like season 2, maybe season 3. There was a couple times where I had 1 zombie, 2 zombie, 3 zombie, 4 and 5 zombies set up. So I was testing out, range, impact, stuff like that on some of the skills. So I was fighting the dummies and you could see the numbers pop up. They used to work. I would like to believe that once they get to renovating the home fort area, they will probably fix those. That's my guess currently, but again, it used to work. Dreythus, as for what I think about fighting you, you have a new skill that took me by surprise the second or third time I fought you, and it did kill me. The whole door closing when you get into the room, yeah, the green thing, exactly. Because it kind of hid underneath your boss, the scorpion. Come on, nightmare. What do you mean nightmare? Oh. To be fair, I haven't exactly fought the Olympus boss fairly recently. Or, at all. Right, I want to reroll stuff. Also, real quick. Yes, Slacker. Yes and no. So, I'm going to reroll this once to see if I get a secondary skill on top of the critical chance. If I don't, I'm going to reroll this one. Because it has a skill on the top and the bottom. I know those will reroll. Yeah, that critical damage being 9% instead of 11% is what's making it less. But I want to see. Okay, no. So, what do we got here? We got 28%, 30%, Ring of Flames, that's good. Okay, I think I'll take that one, honestly. What's the critical damage is 8%. Yeah, that's actually a pretty big drop in just lost the top item. Hold on. If I can lose the top, can I gain? I can. 35 damage, 17.5 critical damage, blood dragon damage 43. That's the skill we're going for. Chain lightning chance 5%. I'm keeping that. That's a really good helmet. I'm liking it. Also, by the way, we have a decent bit of scrolls. Let's use them. Hey, we got some levels. I wanted to grab that. Right. Yes. So we're gonna head up here and we're gonna grab blood dragons. I don't think we're gonna get to it today because that's like 100 levels we need to get, but that'll be something we aim for. All right, so we have one imbued. I think we're gonna do the new map. I could hold on to my keys or hold on to the imbued runes and do this at some point, but it's gonna take me a while to get through anyways. I feel like I should do Elven Capital before I do that anyways, so I'm just gonna keep up with this for now. Wrong spot. I was like, where am I going? Oh, hey, Dreythus, I know that you sent a thing, and I'll be doing the notations for, breaking up the video. Hey, we're finally spawning in the right spot. We're actually spawning in the back library instead of the middle. Do any of you have any preferences or preferred information you would really like to see in the beginner's guide that you think would be very pertinent or something you don't think is well known? I agree, it would. And I've already kind of got a generalized idea of how I'm going to lay that out. Yes, yeah. If referencing some information, a new player's got some questions, you go like, hey, check out this video, third section, 15 minutes in, whatever. Makes it a lot easier to be able to disseminate that information to the people that need it. So I completely agree. But does anybody have any other suggestions or recommendations?
We all got a lot of wisdom, everybody got it in them. But everybody tend to lack the good tunnel vision. We can talk a big game, big dreams gonna get them.
My damage is definitely a lot higher now than it was previously. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna turn off those floating numbers just in case.
Now I will put my foot down, you could be the judge. But I'm thinking fucking enough is enough. In the time that I've watched
Wow.
Narcos and
Jeez.
in place of Always Sunny and the Get Down Kids.
Got a lot of experience out of there, Dreythus. Seriously, how many freaking enemy groups are spawning in this space? Ridiculous.
Lazy dreamers never doers, tired of excuses.
Second, go here. Okay. Not a whole lot, but that's enough.
So you gon' have to climb out yourself. I made a fucking album and a half. Let's go. But I didn't, and you didn't either. You didn't travel or audition for the theater. You got a man you despise, used to putting up with lies, and your girlfriend's a bitch. You won't leave her. You won't leave the job that you hate and wanna quit. You didn't take the time to make time for your kids. You were too tired, too pressed, too stressed, too lit. Only talk blah blah, never did. Remember growing up, little artist you could draw, but got caught up in the thinking of thinking that that's a flaw. And then year after year lacked action. Passed on the passion.
And into the middle sector.
You can sweep it away like a dust bunny. Try and hide from the world that you lost something. You can grind days at the desk for some hush money, but you'll be bankrupt regardless of funding. I'm so tired of excuses. Lazy dreamers never doers. Tired of excuses. Yeah, we all hate that. And nobody can save you from the bottom of the well.
Much of a point in fighting all the monsters. At this point, so I can get rid of them. The nuisance factor.
Alright, fuck it, next May. Like I'm pretty busy, I don't have the time, and my sleep is not great, can't remember my rhymes. I need new equipment, so I've got to save, but I just quit my job, man, I felt like a slave.
Oh, I do believe my wife is now home.
But in a year or two, I'ma be killing it. Pull out conversations. I like your BS like my ball sack on razors. I need your excuses like nips full of tasers. So clear up that vision, I'll spot you the LASIK. Kills me to see y'all tie your own noose.
Come on,
Life
there it
is
is.
this engine you fucking
Lootable.
My old man in
Fix it.
college had rougher than you.
Looks like it should be.
Collegiate, what's your fucking excuse?
That one.
I'll do it tomorrow. Then I jack off for about 5 hours. Look in the mirror and see my sorrow. Fucking depressed.
Cat creeping on me through the freaking window. Or through the door.
My head is pounding. Drank too much, consumed a fountain. Smoke so much they call me a chimney. Too many problems, gotta be kidding me. Stuck with the kid and I can't really pay. Stuck at a job with the minimum wage. I can't do my dreams, I'm trapped in a cycle. Fuck long hours that'll make you psycho. I got no talent.
Tell me that you practice.
It's not like that. I can't find time. I can't write songs and I have no rhyme. So fuck you guys and goodbye.
I think we just made a song complaining about complaining.
Go away, please. Thank you.
And it don't matter what you say, 'cause even if the sky is falling,
Really not?
I'ma do it anyway. So save your worries.
Oh no, I had only done the bottom. Right, I hadn't gotten up to there, which means, yep, this items here I had not received. My question is, when are they going to add more secret walls to this place and not tell anybody? Oh no, I knew about the globes. Somebody had mentioned them previously, and they're like, "Wait, how'd you know about that?" It's like, and they had said, "Well, new map, you look at everything." It's like, yeah, absolutely. So I did get a little bit of a spoiler about, you know, there being unexpected lootable objects. But yeah, that is, I've known about those. Oh yeah. That's right. You just like spoilers, don't you? Did I miss some? Okay, I'll go back and look in just a second. They do kind of blend in a little bit. What do I get here? 645, not bad. Well, I will definitely go back and look, because those are definitely really cool. I do like the fact that they fixed the stacking. That makes this so much easier to deal with. So I'm very glad and happy for that. Hold on. My wife just left again. I wonder what she forgot to go grab. Might have been, she might have been called about a prescription being ready or something. Alright, I need... Freaking face just whinged. That was unpleasant. God damn it, that one did not want to come out. Oh. Itchy nose that did not want to cooperate. Alright, so we're gonna head back real quick. Double check the lower level. Hold on. And right. Ah, I missed one over there. Oh. Very distracted. I've missed that one. Alright, moving on. Down to the semi-mazy area. I did miss one, yes. Thank you very much for letting me know, Chi.
Move fast, love hard, walk tough, I got it. Strut that, back it up, ball out, I'm on it. Damn, I love a good look at my
Wall still a problem?
I've been on a trip, don't
Still, yeah, you can still walk through it, so I'm not testing that out that much.
pave the way, shine bright, and I usually the type
That glitch somewhere.
till I have nothing left hanging on by a thread. Give love, break bread, but this ain't for them, no. It's a little bit more about me, myself, and I. You can make a way, but I'ma learn to fly. That's me. Yeah,
Both
I'ma
of these
let it
groups.
be, but for what it's worth, you won't see me complain on me, myself, and
Yeah, they're
away, but I'ma learn to fly. That's me.
actually hold on a second.
I'm a little jaded, but for what it's worth, you won't see me complain.
So you know, I was attributing those to being something from over there, but
Show love, I'm about it.
where would these be?
Carrots out to one.
Can't get through the roof, can I?
Damn, I love a good look in the mirror. Stay woke, I don't really need to see clearer, so I just take
Okay.
live by
Not actually a way out. Is in fact just a trap. Somehow, they fall through the hallway and end up on the roof of this place. Alright, well, at least I know I'm not missing a secret.
me, myself, and I. You can make a way, but I'ma learn to fly. That's me. Yeah, I'm a little jaded, but for what
Oh, I see what you're saying.
won't see me complain
Yeah.
on me, myself, and I. You can make a way, but I'ma learn to fly. That's me. Yeah, I'm a little jaded, but for what it's worth, you won't see me complain on me.
Give it all you got until someone take you to the top so you'll become everything that you've been dreaming of. Baby, I've been in LA for
The spot to respawn. I encourage you walk there for the first time.
making it all alone.
Walking those stones, please. Oh, I get it. Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, instead of them spawning in the room, they glitch out and spawn on top of the room. Yeah.
Just trying to get to you. I might drive back down to Georgia and wait there for you. I seen the fame, baby, they can have it. It ain't got nothing on you. Now I'm stuck in California with dreams that came true. Now I'm stuck in California and it leads me back to you.
I need more health. That's something I very much need to focus on getting more of. I'm getting hit Still pretty hard. I'm doing decent damage, but I'm not able to take the hits right now. Remember, I believe I'm good to go and I can move on. Yes. Alright, so what I was saying earlier. So the slimes that we were facing earlier used to have health bars. Or all these monsters used to have health bars similar to what the slimes did. Now all the normal monsters have those red ones, as was indicated earlier, which, if they have a segmented health bar that is also colored rather than solid and red, that indicates they are a special monster. Helps distinguish them from the masses. And presumably that's what it's for, at least. What was that spell that just kept going there? Is that my own spell? Couldn't have been. I have no idea. Oh well. Alrighty, time for Dreythus. So, this room is not that big of a deal, thankfully. Generally speaking, of course. Because, Smile, you're on candid camera. AKA, cheese. Yeah, I saw the clip earlier of, there's a number of cheese spots I could fight him from. I mean, I could probably come up here. Yeah, I mean, I could just sit here and... Or what about, this? Or this? I mean, your arena's got a lot of open spots to fight him on. I would not dare standing on the other side of that. Do we get the mount? No. Ranger boots. And Templar gloves. Old relic. Alright, well, we didn't get anything great, but we got some helpful stuff. I know, who was it? Was it Tico? Or was it somebody else saying that they ran like 40 of these maps earlier? Which is freaking nuts. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. I need... Did 7. And he... Alright, so he had done that many of them and still didn't have the mount. So that's a little disheartening. Alright, so let's do 30, 45, 60. Have enough. Alright, well, I can get 3 at least. Really low drop, yeah. Yeah, there's a couple of people have gotten it, which makes me super freaking jealous. Like, only a little bit, maybe, but no, like really jealous, actually. Right, I'm making these. Oh, yeah. Again, I'd like to be able to do that. I don't have the ability to just yet, so. Alright. Instead of fiddling with this, okay, so we're Well, the only one that doesn't really matter right now that I can tell the difference on are these. Yeah. Let's see. 6, 24, 6. Health goes from 22.3 to 26.5. Nice. Let's take you off. Toss all these on. We'll take a quick scan of all the numbers when we're done. Like Arcane Orb is going to get 18% more damage there. I don't have Arcane Orb. I might get it. Rain of Fire is going to get 33%. Hell yeah, I've got that. Fire damage spells are going to get 9%. Alright. So. The list just keeps getting longer. This is ridiculous. Rain of Flames has 100% damage boost. Fire Totems I'm not using. Ferocity of Wolves, 51%. That's whatever. Starblades is 42. That's great to see, because that's one we really like. Lightning Strike is 42%. What else? Spark damage is up by 57%. That's great. Health. Because we have Spark. So we're now doing 190% damage instead of 140. And this one we're doing like almost 200%, something like that. Rain of Fire, Rain of Flames is doing a lot more. It's over 200, I think. Oh yeah, it's actually, that's 105, I think, is what I get it, is what the gem was saying. So 250%. Great to see. And of course, it's all just going to keep going up and up and up and up as we do more and more of those runs. Okay. So what we need to do now. What do we need? Oh, well, let's take care of some of these gems. Go to 100. Okay. We need to try and push some stuff. Try to make some progress somewhere. 426. 4. I don't think we've got any recipes that we can make. We need pants and we need gloves. Be able to... Oh, and the necklace. We need to know where the necklace is at as well. She's even 500. Dang. Whoops, I left behind... Hold on, let's realize I'd left behind some malls. Mall gems. I just 129, make all of those. Okay. Well, that's doing that. I would still very much like to be able to sell these super healing potions. Can't. We should probably do some hinterlands just to try and bring up that up over 20 like the rest of them currently are. Definitely sell a handful of Mirthstone. Perhaps actually doing either of these will get me resources for both of them. Because the bones and the red gems drop together. I'm sorry, hold on, what? Wait, did that just... They finally freaking did it! Oh, for crying out loud. I didn't realize it was in. I knew they did some like contextual updates to a few things and whatnot. I didn't realize they had implemented this. So I gotta be careful with my right clicks now. Oh, that is so nice. I could have done that with all those gems I had. Oh, that feels good. Thank you, devs. That was awesome. All right. We are gonna do. Let's push up some rushers a little bit and see what we can get to. See what we can comfortably and easily accomplish. Okay, well, we've got the good map off the bat. There's a Shadow Beast over there. I am going to want to loot stuff because I am going to need the resources for map keys, etc. As per standard. Oh, we got a big chest. Do we do it this time, though? We have one extra key, so we could do it. I wanted to continue to collect things without being knocked off the mount. Alright, so my Q attack does not kill them immediately, or as easily as I was dealing with earlier. But the rest of the skills obviously, you know quite nicely.
There go that boy, yeah, he used to be my homie. He doesn't come around these days, I'm feeling kinda lonely. Was it something that I said? I don't get it. He spends his nights unfortunate and his mornings up on Reddit. Can't take it personal when he's on the go. Unicycle vertical, rolling out the dough.
I will debate on getting that chest for now.
I guess the metamorphosis had to happen. The fans all needed you. On YouTube they be clapping. When they see you rolling up classic CGI. Proud of my little bro, just know I saw that light.
Okay, we got a damage buff.
You looked up to me back when we were tadpoles. But now you won't return my calls. I'm getting kinda sad, bro. You left the lily pad.
So far, my primary limiting factor is still my health. Need more. I've been, again, over-focusing on damage and ignoring stamina a little too much.
Look, I was just a tadpole, chilling in the lily pad. I was living really fast and I had to go and double up the cash flow. Traded up the unicycle for a Lambo. Now I'm riding with the team, money piling from the meme. Now I'm shining on the screen. I turn into a giant on the scene. No DDP, but check the diamonds in the ring. That boy bragging about the jewelry. Sorry if I'm flashy, but the fashion kinda new to me. I'm killing every other meme.
Got a power slime.
What it used to be. Look, Peppy taught me everything, like how to make it to the top of every Reddit page. I started from the swamp and now I'm hella paid. Just bought a new loft in the Everglades.
There go that boy. I hope you know your friends and family love you. It's time that you came home. There go that boy. You're always on the go. The lily pad is waiting. Bring that unicycle home. There go that boy. I hope you know your friends and family love you. It's time that you came home. There go that boy. You're always on the go. The lily pad is waiting. Bring that unicycle home. Guess you resented me when I got famous. Blowing up on Tumblr, the response was so insane. It always made you jealous every time you saw my face. On Nikki's Instagram, I saw you turn a greener shade. Hey, but I always wrote you back. I came home every Christmas on those fireflies with snacks. Sitting by the pond, you wouldn't even look my way. Just know that Pepe's here for you, that love will never change.
You used to be the biggest on the scene, and I was jealous you were living up the dream. And Pops never did enough for me, cause he got a little buzz just for sipping on his tea. I know we both really need improvement. We were so close back when we were 2 kids. Still got love, that's what the truth is. So I'ma pop up at the family reunion.
There go that boy. I hope you know your friends and family love you. It's time that you came home. There go that boy. You're always on the go. The lily pad is waiting. Bring that unicycle home. There go that boy, I hope you know your friends and family love you. It's time that you came home. There go that boy, always on the go. The lily pad is waiting, bring that unicycle home.
Of course, now that I'm doing mage, I can actually, sit here and camp a little bit. I couldn't do with the ranger set because of all the backstepping. Considering the amount of lag, I definitely need to get up here. Oh, for crying out loud. I don't think the health bar update has done much for the lag. Possible it has, I currently can't tell. Just having a hard time rendering and activating all the objects at once. Oh, I'm out of space already. That went fast. Need to be paying attention to that because I need the materials. Then dropping down glitch.
Just come closer, don't worry, I'm just trying to see the other side of you. And won't you open up a little bit? Let me show you how we get. You can be happy with me. So just let it loose and be free. Let it go.
Alright. The lag's a little rough, but I think we can manage this one for at least a little bit. Just so long as I can stay on top of these buildings. If I can't get on top of it, kind of screwed. About to die. Oh. Thank you, lifesteal.
Can you humanize yourself? Won't you humanize yourself? Can you humanize yourself? 'Cause you humanize
Let things get a little close here.
I wanna be like you. I wanna be like you. Nothing I can do will make me like you. I wish I
Problem because they've all respawned.
wanna be like you.
Okay. Huh.
Really feeling that would be a blessing. Being human.
We're cutting it close.
I wish I'd be like you. And it brings me down. 'Cause I'll never be like you. Can you humanize yourself? Won't you humanize yourself? Can you humanize yourself? Won't you humanize? I wanna be like you. I wanna be like you. Can you humanize yourself? Won't you humanize?
Very much like to get an experience buff from one of these slimes. That's a bad spot to be. Bad spot to be. Bad. Very bad spot to be. Oh. I don't know how I got away from that. Maybe I can't survive at this lag. Yeah.
I'ma come out with a beat so hard. When you hear it, your heart don't stop. That's so nice. I'ma put it down the first time right. 'Cause I'ma tell you once, never tell you twice. Tell you twice. You feel me now 'cause you hear me now. But I don't talk about it, I just do it, yeah. That's right. I'ma get so deep in your head. You gon' repeat me like a broke record.
Oh, and of course my inventory's been full for like 5 minutes, I bet.
I'ma come at you with a beat so hard. When you feel it, you gon' be like, oh my god. OMG. I'ma drop it like you caught me trying to steal. So when you bob your head, you gon' break your neck.
Damn it. Keep just trying to get to the slime. That's all I want.
You gon' be begging to pay me.
Everything respawns at such quick paces. It's really hard to get to them.
Swim with the
Especially when you're dealing with stuff at this level.
I'ma go get her.
Let's just try this. Might be painful to see, but maybe it'll help.
Don't you even front, 'cause you know you don't want me. Don't wanna stop even after you
Is there one inside of this? I thought there was.
bumping my music in your head. That's so nice. It's nothing I see. It's just the beginning. So nice.
It's slightly easier to manage this at lower quality. God damn. Actually, let's see what my resources on my computer are doing. Not doing that bad. fine. Just take it out. Big old lag spike when everything gets aggroed. That way, thank you. Probably emptying my bags after this wave here. Nope. Oh, I almost died there. Alright, I need to empty that. Enough points here. Let's go ahead and put some in. Stamina. So I'm about to gain 8 more stamina. Nice. Health. My CPU and GPU aren't even maxed out, and this is just dying on me. Part of it's the map, part of it's the monsters. It's all just a little sad. Very much like for this to be doing better. It'll get there. At some point it'll get there. I admit, the leveling right now is actually a pretty decent pace. If I was able to manage going up to, let's say, well, because we're on 55, oh shit. Let's say if I was able to manage to go up to 70. Leveling would just expedite even more. Don't know if I have the damage for it. So obviously the pace at which we are going currently is one of the best options. Can't kite very well with all this lag, so I'm gonna try and take this slow. Like things went well though. Yeah, jeez, those groups got just erased. Hey, we got the experience buff. That's what we were hoping for. Short one, but it's still a buff.
Party bumping. I said, baby, you can live, but don't you touch it. I mean, why you wanna dance for if you frontin'? I don't get you, girl, you always doing something. But I can tell by the drink in your hand. I can always do more than you think that I can. I don't need a lot from you, I just need me a dance. But your friends in the ear like you don't need you a man. Okay, I'ma set this up. Calling on my session, I'ma bless you up. Cause I can do it all just to get your touch. Got it all for you, but don't press your luck. Ay. So what you gonna do with it? Plus I can make it mine if you cool with it. Cause I done never seen a girl quite like you. But I can step with you if you like me to. Baby, you and me, all we need, yeah. I just wanna touch, I can never get enough. Feel like it's a party over here, bump party over here. Party over here, bump party over here. Hey, drinks in the air, drinks in the air. Just you and me, you and me. It's party bumping. I said, baby, you can live, but don't you touch it. I mean, why you wanna dance for if you frontin'? I don't get you, girl, you always doing something. But I can tell by the drink in your hand. I can always do more than you think that I can. I don't need a lot from you, I just need me a dance. But your friends in the ear like you don't need you a man. Okay, I'ma set this up. Calling on my session, I'ma bless you up. Cause I can do it all just to get your touch. Got it all for you, but don't press your luck. Ay. So what you gonna do with it? Plus I can make it mine if you cool with it. Cause I done never seen a girl quite like you. But I can step with you if you like me to. Baby, you and me, all we need, yeah. I just wanna touch, I can never get enough. Feel like it's a party over here, bump party over here. Party over here, bump party over here. Hey, drinks in the air, drinks in the air. Just you and me, you and me.
Oh, that's a problem. That's a big problem. Okay then. I got smushed up against the building and the enemy is just about face apart. Honestly, I think I'm about done dealing with this extensive amount of lag here, so
Feels like I'm standing in sunlight
I think I'm gonna move on.
for the very first time. All the leaves are
Do want to continue collecting the last few loot containers that I haven't gotten,
so bright.
but I think it is safe to say that got enough for a few more levels. It is because this place is just, it's overloaded. This map has always had a hard time dealing with the number of monsters. I even had the settings turned down to the lowest for graphic wise. As for why it is as laggy as it is, I cannot answer that, unfortunately. It is a little frustrating, but as we get further away from all the ads here in a minute, we will see all the lag disappear. What's up, Chi? I am killing them rather quickly. It's just when there's that many of them. So now the lag is pretty much gone. All those monsters are gone. Now we can come back in and change this back up to here. Here we go. Much nicer.
No more cloudy days, no more shades of gray.
It's not necessarily that it's more difficult. It's just they've added more farming spots because there was a in one of the Kabarian ruptures there was the fan favorite pond map, and they they created spots like that area back there. It is definitely a little bit more packed than most of the other areas. As far as I'm aware, all 6 of these zones have their own map that has a farming spot on it. That oh, it's because it just makes it faster and easier to farm out your levels. I mean, I came in here at what 320, somewhere around level 320. I've gotten 15 levels in a few minutes, so I am currently using the Core of Blood Mage wand. Ability and boss damage, that's very nice. Oh yeah, you definitely got the damage for most of this to just kick this up a little bit, so. Well, I think the Hinterlands is the new meta map because the density is nice, but it's not so dense that it makes it really hard to navigate the area. So this one is, secondary meta, if you will. It's still good. When it was originally found, this one was definitely initially the high-end map, but when Harmonian was found, it kind of took second place. Alright, we're really close to being able to get another map. I think I'm going to turn 20 of these. I'm going to turn 20 of these in. 2,000 more. Right, 55, 35. That is not the lowest. Also not the highest, so yes. Go. So speaking of Harmonian, I think we're going to go in there. I really do need to keep obtaining more of this. Actually, well, yeah. So we're going to push through Harmonian to try and gain us some more levels. Not levels. Rupture level progress, and we're back in it. No, sorry, we're in the other one. Mushroom one. This has a dual crafting recipe. Oh, I think this had the Ranger necklace. I am out of water. So this one, Kilo, is another one. God, freaking. That is now a new farming area. All the maps were revamped. Couple seasons to go. Help it, and I mean, look at the density of this. I'm gonna let them all sort themselves out and put them in their proper place. Gotta be careful not to hit any ambushes though. So this didn't used to be this dense or thick with all the monsters. So this is another map. Alternative to the previous one we were on. It's still the same key, but it's a different zone within the 4 sections. It makes it so that players have choices. You don't like a particular map, you can go to another one and farm there, and you'll be just as viable. That was the goal and intent behind making farm spaces on all of the maps. Well, many more of them. Not necessarily all of them, but a lot more of them. There are still some of the maps that are not very dense. I'm being chased. I need to despawn enough of these so I can move properly. There we go. You just watch the lag disappear as the monsters go away. One slime. I don't currently care about it. Not for the moment. Why am I passing this up? Kilo, if you don't mind me ask, when was the last time you played? What season? About 2 months ago. So season 5 maybe. Season 6 was a 3 week and a 2 week, or 2 3 weeks. 3 6. Yeah, maybe the beginning of 6. Right, 6.5. Because we're not even through the first week of season 8. Season 7 was a week long. Okay. Yeah, that would make sense. That would match up. So the only thing that's really new between then and now is the Mage and Archery classes. I was thinking you had played earlier. Not even a week. Okay, so hold on. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. 4 days. And we have people halfway through 500. I have not... So these are people who are able to put over 12 hours every day, almost constantly into the game. Yes, and I am certain that if Chaotic was still currently playing this, he would be level 600. Chaotic is very much a no-lifer, and I'm sure you've seen him on the leaderboard. But he 100% no-lives games. He unfortunately at season 6.5 got bored and moved on to another game, and he's currently no-lifing that one. But he will probably be back to this one whenever he decides to. He'll be back. He's playing a mobile game, so I understand what he does, because I kind of do the same thing. I don't know which one it is. I just know it's a mobile phone game. It's not that he got bored of this one. I'm sure he would still enjoy playing it. But because there wasn't enough to maintain his peak interest, he found something new and he's kind of latched onto that. So I kind of do the same thing where, I mean, some of the games I've been going through, Diablo 1, Graveyard Keeper. Hold on, let me... what else do we got here? Undecember, I'm probably going to uninstall. I mean, Vampire Survivors. That one was great. Stuck in Time, which what used to be Loop Hero, but now it's called Stuck in Time. That's a game I want to get back into, and I was really interested, and I played the crap out of it until I kind of, got to the end. Like, I got a bunch of the end game stuff. Now there's more secrets and more achievements to get, so the game has expanded, so I want to go back to it. But I find a game where I get into a game and I as much as I'm able to, I kind of know like it. Obviously, I've got my dog, I've got my wife, and I've got work, so I can't to that extent. But, oh, hey, we were 23 earlier. Now we're up to 19. That's great. What do we need to get to 10? Okay, so just under 500 will get us in the top 10 currently. In a week, that'll be 600 to get into the top 10. So, I completely understand where Chaotic's coming from. Where he finds something that piques his interest and he just focuses on that particular game. And then if he happens to lose just enough interest in it, he finds another interest and boss. So, if things keep going the way they are, because he hasn't come back for the new classes. He has not played any of last season or this season. So maybe, who knows, maybe next season, if they do more with the base building, he's got, you know, the new characters and the base building and the new skill tree and all this stuff to explore and maintain his interest for a while. That's my guess. Obviously, I'm not a mind reader, and I don't know anything else about Chaotic other than that, so don't quote me. Do I have a third key? I think I just saw I have a third key. Coffer key. I do. That in there. I have enough to make another stamina gem. I could possibly sell potions and get another one. Whatever. We're still gonna just keep pushing up in our rupture levels here. I want to kind of optimize a little bit more on the level we can run. For now, at least. Okay. I don't know if we've been in this one yet. We will find out when we see the tool crafting spot in the back. So question for you guys. Has Bebo or Creator mentioned anything about adding an animation? Oh no, Ace, you tried the aptly coined misfortune map. That is really unfortunate, and I'm sorry that happened. Yeah, if it's your first time trying it, you very much need to know what you're going into before you try it. Right, sorry, squirreling. Scrolls, bracer armor scrolls inside of the rupture maps. Has either of them mentioned putting some sort of visual animation or anything on top of the scroll for you to interact with and pick up? Because there are some of them, actually most of them, where if you don't already know about it, finding it is incredibly difficult. And I think that's unfair to new players. Sure, I mean, there's the wikis and any other guides that might be out there to help, you know, people identify what to look for or where to look for them. Hi there, I didn't see you. But if you don't think to look for a wiki, and there's no guiding hand or information in the game that says, hey, things you want are over here. Hey, we got a fourth one. It's Ghost has made a topic in Discord. Right, I did see that. Have things spoiled in video put today with Green Scorpion. Yes, I did see that as well. I don't know if they're adding more skins to the Scorpion boss mount, or if it's just, I don't know, ideas they're playing with. One key glowing green. Hold on. I wish could glow as drop too. Something. I mean, hold on. I gotta do it. Give me a second here. So let's say, for example, just because, let's say this rock right here, one that's, you know, to the on the side of this skull. Let's say there is a armor recipe scroll on top of that rock, and it's a new armor scroll that's just come out this season, just for, you know, chance. If you, I mean, generally speaking, you know, you're dealing with monsters. You got obvious things here. You got the scrolls on the ground. You got the loot containers, stuff like that, and you know, you're trying to move through quickly to grab what you want. If you don't take your time, come over here and look at this rock, and oh, hey, look, there's a scroll right there, because it has no other indicator, and it's so small and low profile. It is very easy to miss. Again, if they had, if this map, so the jewel crafting recipes are one thing, because those are red pedestals, and it looks like I have been through here before, because right next to that vase right there is normally a red pedestal with a jewel crafting recipe on it. Those are easy to see. Pedestal, red top, really easy. Pretty much as easy as seeing any of the slime. Recipe scrolls on the ground, and they look like experience scrolls, but because they're sitting off on their own, not with everything else. I know that some of the new stuff, they've piled up big old piles of gems. Your recipe, let's see, easier to find spot. Right, so the mage one is in one of these maps, one of the hinterland maps, and they put a big old pile of gems around them. But what about the rest? What about the ones that are already out there? They made it easier to find, you know, the newest ones. But again, unless if you know where the other ones are at. There's a couple in boss arenas. They did have particles around them to help, you know, identify them, and that was great. But at this point, I mean, one of the particles isn't even on it anymore. I mean, you got one in a cave in the Harmonian map, and it's, without somebody directly pointing it out to me, I missed it half a dozen times. I feel like they're aware of that. I would probably search through these suggestions before I put one in there, 'cause I have seen so many suggestions duplicated. Like, people have asked how many times have people asked, is it going to be multiplayer? What do I do with this? How do I do with that? And or like they suggested, hey, why don't you, you know, give us an option for floating text numbers to, you know, turn off damage but keep experience, or now experience or skill level ups. It's like, if you had searched, you would have found that somebody else had already suggested that. Hell, 3 other people have suggested that. So, generally speaking, I mean, I've either already mentioned it to them, or I think I've seen something posted. So, if I really want to suggest it, I'll go into the suggestions channel and I will search to see if somebody's put a thread in already. Sorry, that just frustrates me. The fact that people will just go in there and put a suggestion in, regardless of if somebody else has done it before or not. Oh, okay, this lag is getting bad. Everything is respawning on me. I already suggested it, yeah. Really? It's very possible they just get overloaded with all the suggestions and break fix and all this stuff, so they lose track of what's been suggested. Within the, you know, multiple posts of the same item, and with all the other things they're working, they could just forget about it. I don't know. It can, agreed. Repeating suggestions can be helpful. I don't know. It's a very good possibility. Agreed. Some things don't have high priority. I mean, them reworking the classes are definitely a higher priority than putting a visual animation around a bracer recipe location. 100%. But I mean, I've seen some of the stuff they do, and I can, extrapolate a little bit of contextual information from it. I would imagine that for them to add a visual, they find one that's low intensity, but apparent enough, and it doesn't match the surroundings. They pick an animation, they go to the location on one of the maps, they attach it, or they put it next to the item, and they're done. They do that half a dozen times, maybe 20 minutes. Maybe. Don't quote me on that because I have not done what they are doing, so I cannot confirm or deny that. But I was watching some of their dev streams where El Bevo was going through and he was working on some stuff. Yeah, I'll give him some time. Let him work out some more higher priority things, and then I'll be like, hey, this would be a nice little QOL fix. Can you do that, please? Right. Other thing. Last chance for any suggestions or recommendations or requests to be put in the beginner's guide. I will be doing it this afternoon. Had a bit of a busy weekend. I was gonna, Saturday was stream. I was kind of tired after that. But tonight I'm going to be doing the new video and posting it out. If anybody has anything that they really, really want to see in there, let me know in the next 2 hours. Yeah, 2 to 3 hours, and I should be getting that video created. I've got my little notes for all the stuff I want to touch bases on. It may actually be longer than my original one. My original one was like an hour and 15-ish. These slugs. One of the things I'm going to do is once I get here, and I'm going to come through here, and it's like, okay, you got your purple items, you got your orange items, you can auto just put them in, disenchant. And I'm going to try and make sure I've got some of each to kind of showcase them. If I don't have them at the time, I'll obtain them so people can see what happens with the disenchant table, and then the large gem, explain, 2 of this gem gives you this one, 2 of this gives you this, etc., etc., etc. This one's an option. You got these and what the materials are required here. These are new. You can, if you're focusing on a certain build. Yeah. I'm going to walk through the whole thing, and then, of course, I'm going to retouch base on this, because I will touch base on this as the player's going through the Tundra map. The map after that, I think, or the dungeon after that, which I think is the mines. Make sure you fully explore that one. There is something very important in there that you will come across for the first time. It will be very helpful for you. We'll touch more on that later. And then I'll readdress it here. It's like, okay, if this is the Dwarven fossil that you find inside that place, it's only craftable here. You only need one. But this is where you put all your gems, etc., etc. This is the world travel map, the new map that you can get to from here, which I will be showcasing the new map as well. This is in case, like, for example, I've got 48 of this key, but I've got, 20 to mid-30s on the rest of them. So I could take 10 of these and I can turn them into resources to be able to work on crafting this. And yeah, I absolutely 100%, touch base on the requirements, what the key is, where you'd go for, and all that. Explore dungeons for sure. Some of them are definitely more important than others. The mines is a little bit more important. The underwater one is kind of becoming a little bit more important now. With all the extra gems and chests and loot swords and sword chests, whatever, those are definitely more important now. Secret stashes all over them. Okay. See, the first one is the really long hallway one. I don't remember what that one's called. The Forge, maybe? I don't remember there being any hidden chests there. There wasn't anything particularly new. Short on Kabarian maps. I'm sorry, how are you short on Kabarian maps? Well, I guess that used to be a really... Well, that's another thing to touch base on is, okay, so, in... When you get to this place, the first place where you get the world travel map and you get your crafting table and the rupture map, rupture portal or whatever, when you first come across these 3 items, okay, so this is where it takes, 2,000 of these fire shards to make a hinterland stone map, and then as you progress through each of the storylines, if you've progressed and you've explored and you've looted everything, you'll have plenty of materials to craft a few of each of these. You do not need to go back through the story maps to obtain more materials, because as you do a rupture, you get loot, and you can break down the loot, and it gives you materials. It gives you all these materials. Every single piece of gear gives you an X range of each of the materials. Recraft resources to craft Varian ones. Oh yeah. Well, that's one of the tables over there, and I'll touch base on that when I get to it. But I'll tell them, like, okay, so if you happen to have, so let's say, like, I've got 7,500 of these, and I've only got 2,000 of these. So you find this purple one, whatever requires the purple. Okay, so this purple one, the Arcavian crystals, is in the Desolated Stone map. So you go into a Desolated Stone map, loot all the containers, and you will get more of these than you will anything else, because this resource drops in these maps. Explanation of that nature. Explaining what this one is kind of an intermediary between the ruptures and the catacombs, and then these are actually in reverse order. You should do the Olympus map before you do the bridge map. These have rupture level completion requirements, and if you try to, so if you make one and you try and put in this new portal here, if you haven't completed the required rupture level, it will tell you what level you have to get to before that. So, obviously your map selection process, what your level ranges and all that, which if I can pull it off, I'm going to get over level rupture level 100. The resource scholars table and the research tables, coming in here, you got a 1-to-1 versus a 3-to-1 currently, and of course this is not a finished product. This will be changing. Fuel crafting table, you acquire recipes as you go through. Keep your eye out for, red pedestals to obtain those. Bracers, you got different ones based on your build. So Templars is for the Mauls, and this Erudite is for the new Mage class. And then you got Ranger one for the Archery class, and then you've got the dude here for... Let me out. Why can't I... Okay, I couldn't get out of it for some reason. And then this, explain this, you take a piece of gear, you put it in here, or if you got a second one that might be better, you can re-roll the stats on it. Little Merc Dragons do not attack you. So some of the ranged characters are broken. The Zelk Mages, they're supposed to have a projectile that explodes on impact, for whatever reason exploding on themselves. I think that is part of the... because they have this skill right here. Chance to spawn a Zelko mage that deal AoE damage to enemies around them. I think they kind of broke the mages, because that skill spawns Zelkor mages to help fight for you, and I think they're supposed to do AoE damage around themselves. But the normal monsters that are supposed to fight you kind of get broke in the process. So, but also explaining, if you have a piece of orange gear or yellow gear, whichever, and you put it in here, all the stats can re-roll. But you have this, and you got the lightning strike damage and the delusion of Zelkor mage chance. The one on top has a chance to disappear or reappear, how many or based on reroll. But the rest of the stats, from critical damage down to the bottom skill underneath armor, those will simply reroll the value and not the presence of. While on a yellow piece, you reroll it, the presence of every stat would change. Of course, the respec option and where to get that. How to craft these, the resources required to get them, and I'm also going to include the base building, which is this scroll right here, and a little note that it's a work in progress. You can come down here, make some chests if you want to store some extra gear that you've got. Explaining all this stuff, there's work in progress, not much there. Smelt your ores. Pick your base wood into upgraded wood. Gear that you find along the way from the chests and the story maps, and to include mythical legend or mythical epic gear that you find from either big chests that are unlocked with these, boss chests, shadow beasts, and special maps. Breaking or upgrading these from this material into this material, these are used for the elven capitals, and then of course transitioning from one material to the next if you happen to be short on one or extra on the other. But with the new transfer portal here, turning in map stones to resources may not necessarily be required. Each of these vendors has slightly different information or stuff to sell, buy, whatever. The metal flint and dwarven stone you can be purchased from here. You can come across, sell some stuff, and buy a bunch of this item from this guy. Slider bar up to 1,000. But obviously, in the guide, there will be a lot more detail and specific information about every single one of these. But you guys already know most of this stuff already, so I'm just skimming through it. Oh, right, and of course, after I get done with this, you've got the Underground, Bridge of the Demigods, Harmonian, and Fortune Tome Key. These are all items that come into here. They're, you pop it in and you activate it to enter the new map. I will, of course, give a warning for this one, that it is a trap map. It is intended to... It's a trap casino map, whatever, be careful. Can't heal, you can't jump, you can't mount. If you're playing hardcore, don't go into this one unless you understand the mechanics behind it. Brief description of the mechanics behind the tomb map. Yeah. That's pretty much touching base on all the things I'm going to cover while I'm in here. Of course, in each one of these, once you get to the end, you can see it. The white line that goes all the way through, explaining what the white line does, kind of helps you, obviously, in Firelands 1. The white line is a lot harder to tell, discern where you're at and everything. So, yeah, the Forge I don't think has special loot. The Catacombs has the first instance of the gem anvil and your fossil. Not a whole lot of loot there, but there are some jewel crafting recipes in your first instance of, I think, a necklace and a relic. And then the Underwater Mines has a bunch of gems and special chests. Sky Temple has some extra gems. I don't think it has any extra chests with big gems or whatever. But yes, it does. The bookcases. That's right. They transitioned some of the chests into bookcases, and Sky Temple has one at the end. This one, there's a few bosses where it is. Ads going on, so give you guys a minute. I'm gonna get some water. I'll be back in just a moment.
Feeling like I'm on my way, even though the day gets gray. bag of change, looking like you know my name. Feeling like I brought my game, said they never seen this strange. Maybe cause I'm not the same, told you that it's gonna change. Cause every time I close my eyes, it's you. And maybe you could walk my way, maybe you could walk my way. Cause every time I close my eyes, it's you. And maybe you could walk my way, maybe you could walk my way. Feeling like I'm on my way, even though the day gets gray. Living with a bag of change, looking like you know my name. Feeling like I brought my game, said they never seen this strange. Maybe cause I'm not the same, told you that it's gonna change. Cause every time I close my eyes, it's you. And maybe you could walk my way, maybe you could walk my way. Cause every time I close my eyes, it's you. And maybe you could walk my way, maybe you could walk my way. So how we gonna leave? How could I leave your side? Mama told me that a girl with intentions don't make it lonely, even though she might push back, cause they always come right back. Told her I won't forget tonight. This could be a song I write. Tell me something to remember it by. Then she said, I'm a California princess. I don't want a prince who pretends. Show me a good time I won't regret. I said, you're my California princess. I have never had these feelings. Better believe I'm not leaving. Better believe I'm not leaving. Say I won't do it, I won't do it. I'll make you my girl, then my wife. Oh yeah, I'ma do it, I'ma do it. Mark my words, don't forget this night. Mama told me that a girl with intentions don't make it lonely, even though she might push back, cause they always come right back. Told her I won't forget tonight. This could be a song I write. Tell me something to remember it by. Then she said, I'm a California princess. I don't want a prince who pretends. Show me a good time I won't regret. I said, you're my California princess. I have never had these feelings. Better believe I'm not leaving. I lean in, I pull you close, tell you I'm here.
Alrighty.
Then you lean back.
Sorry about the wait. Thank you for hanging out. And I just saw your message about the fact that they have the cast explodey runes on the floor. Okay. I have yet to use those or acquire that skill, so I haven't had a chance to see it. But that's good to know. Thank you. Oh right, no, what I was right, I was talking about this one. So there's 2, 3 bosses, 4, and I have extra runes around them. And there are some extra chests with large gems or bookcases with extra excuse me, experience items. So, things I'm going to. So I'm gonna keep go over each item, and I'm gonna as I'm going through the story, and then I will touch base, do a retouch on all of it when I come back. The Mirth dungeons are broken. Oh, the dragons. Yeah. No, so you were saying because I was talking about the Zelkor mages, and I thought that they were broken because they were trying to recreate the new summoning skill for the player instead of as an enemy, and you were saying that they have an explodey rune around them instead of a projectile. Yes. Oh, right. So the besides the archers, as far as I'm aware, all of the ranged enemies are broke, and it's happened before, and they fixed it. I'm assuming they're gonna fix it again. So, their skills are not. Okay. Okay, I got you. Thank you. Let's do. Turn all this stuff in. Alright, I'm gonna hold on to the gem. Hold on. Give me a quick second. My wife made a weird noise. I need to check on her. All right. Dog was being a bit of a pest. She causing problems. Wife was hollering at her. All good though. Now, right, we are pushing up in Rutgers. We just did 75. Let's keep going higher. Yeah, because I was still melting the boss pretty quick. I think the boss is a pretty good estimate. If he dies, 10 seconds or so. Pretty good estimate for damage, rate, etc. Skylords. We got a Shadow Beast, and I think maybe a map slime up on the hill. Yeah, it's a map slime. I'm gonna skirt farming area. Oh, I should totally go in and get a... Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to go in. Between the Shadow Beast and all the gems on the inside, I'm gonna have to come in here. But then there's those. Gonna make this a little bit more difficult. I have to try and deal with them. Want to come sneak in here, stuff them in here, head back out. Alright, I got one. Oh no, Shadow Beast, I need you. Need you. You might have a piece of gear that I need. Templar, no. Alright, let's keep moving. Like. Done. Okay. Absolutely getting. I very much like the fact that they've made this have 2 to 3 drops. Unless if it has a chance of 4. No, I got 3 from that one. It's still really nice. Nice little QOL. Because they're so uncommon, you know, just getting 1 map stone from them is just, it's whatever. They're not worth it at that point. But getting, you know, 2 or 3, having a higher chance of getting one of the special keys is very nice. And much appreciated. I do have another question, actually, for everybody here. Do you think it would benefit players to have a more in-depth, well, not necessarily in-depth, but have a kind of introduction to all of the endgame maps? A little bit more detail about like what they are, you know, minimum level requirements, what to expect while in them, things like that. So having a beginner's guide and an end game guide. All right, thanks for the loot. Bye, guys. Go back. All right. Here's the one thing should be explained in depth in another video. Yeah, so if I'm gonna, because I don't want to fully explain, you know, what to expect while you're in the underground or the catacombs or the demigod or the bridge or Olympus. You know, what to look out for those. I don't want to do all of that in the beginner's guide because those are things you're not going to get to in the beginning of the game. It's going to take you time to get there. Like, you've got to get into the catacombs, be able to get, you know, your free inboard runes. Actually, I guess what I would like to see is these kind of more in order of the intended order you're supposed to get to them in. Like, you're supposed to be able to get to the ancient catacombs, and then from there you get your, you know, probably your first imbued dwarven rune, and then that gets you access to the underground enclave, and then from there you end up getting enough of these to get to the Olympus map, and then, you know, the bridge of the demigods. You have to be level 200, or you have to get to rupture 250 or higher, and that's where this comes into play. So this one really is the last one, but it's in 3rd place instead of 4th. So beginner's guide, at least for me, should be like a maximum 10-minute thing. Okay, so beginner's walkthrough instead of beginner's guide. So like I'm gonna come here. Obviously by the time I get to, in this part of, because what I've done previously and what I intend on doing is kind of, going from each zone to each zone. So like when you zone into this one, you'll come in here, little red arrow will be up here. Oh, they've moved the purple portal, so now you can actually teleport here. So you got your chest and your loot, and you got special bosses around, whatnot. So like up here, there's now gems and special chest. There's special loot down here. You can't really tell. Oh no, I've already looted it, so it's not currently there. But previously on all the other maps, from your starting point to your ending point, there's been this white line. Now there isn't. Spicy ramen. Oh. So normally it would tell you to come along this direction. You can cut through and come back through, or you go around this direction, you come through. As far as I'm aware, there is no direction into this space on foot this direction. Actually, you might be able to come here. I've never tried that, actually. But this one, the white line, is only this small section, and this portal is your next area. Make sure you explore, get the chest, get the gems, or the dual crafting recipes if you desire to. All that stuff. So you can walk straight through. Honestly, I don't think I've ever actually tried that. I should absolutely have that information. Bridge to walk across. Okay. Curious what that looks like. Again, I don't think I've ever actually used it. Oh, you're talking about that. Okay, yeah, so you literally can just walk straight across it. Okay. Extra bumpy up here. I wonder if the texture is supposed to be this way. It's like extra bumpy. Interesting. Okay. Okay. So here's a question for all of you. So obviously this is supposed to be the desolated maps, but it's actually attached to the Mysidian maps. Do you know that they actually take these maps? This is the center of this map. If you can just walk straight across from here, it's just the other side. Because normally, you got the big dude over there that guards the jewel crafting recipe, and you come down normally from this side to get into the Sky Temple. This is the first time I've come to this place from this side. I've never come this direction. So this circle space right here is the boss arena for all of the Mysidian maps. They take this dam here out, and then they flattened all of this. Because actually, on one of the maps, you've got some, things on the ground right next to the boss entry place. I'm pretty sure if you come over here... Hold on. Oh, it's lower. It's all lower. So part of what you see when coming up to the boss arena is the lower parts of this. So, and if you recognize these stones here, normally these are, taller. These are a little bit taller, or something slightly different order. Basically, for all of the, I'm gonna head back. For every one of the zones, maybe not every one of them. See if I can, hold on. Trying to picture this in my head. So for Mysidian, the Firelands, they took that Firelands map, split it into 4, and that became the Ruptures. Harmonian, they took that one for literally the Harmonian Stone map. They took that map, split it into 4 sections, and made the ruptures out of that. Desolated, they took Tundra and split that up. You can literally see it while you're there. You can recognize landmarks and you know, shapes of the landscape and things of that nature when you're in the ruptures and in the actual zones. The mirth camps and whatnot. I mean that's pretty self-explanatory. The mirth maps are very much that. Actually, the 4 mirth maps are separate. From what I've seen, I haven't seen any sort of correlation between mirth maps and the mirth ruptures. So, we use old assets to save some time. Absolutely, no. I completely agree. Reusing assets saves them time from having to create new maps. All they have to do is adjust the maps they have to make them look new. 100%. I've got no problems with that. I'm trying to remember if Hinterlands uses that one zone. I think it uses the Dim Thurim place. The first one's not reused. Second, third, fourth, and fifth and sixth place are all reused. Last one is not. So that covers 4 or 5 other maps. So Kabarian is all new stuff. Hinterlands is new stuff. Hold on. Going through the maps in my head. Yeah. Oh, you mean those? Hold on, give me a second here. Here's the thing: is that usually, if you look around a little bit, you can see familiarities between the landscape of the ruptures and these story maps. So one of the Hinterlands maps is the new temple. One of them is the old encampment, which frankly, the old encampment almost takes up the entirety of the space that this, I mean, from that gate there to that gate there is almost the length of that one rupture on its own. Well, I mean, like this structure right here. So you got literally all, well, those actually might be 2 pieces, but this whole thing right here could all be one structure, you know, like, so I didn't delete it. Moving mountains is pretty simple. I think what they try to do is they introduce components. You got this place where you got the rubble, you got the place where the weird green things, you got the place with the, the encampment. They introduce elements that are later built upon for the ruptures. So it's familiarity within the zone. So this one might not be, replicated per se, as some of the others are, or like the other maps are, like just copy paste, split in 4, and adjust it a little bit to look different. But there's, I mean, every single map has elements in it that are later introduced into the structures. Yeah. No. Let's keep going on some ruptures here. We got a little bit of time left. I think I'm going to open a couple of the big chests if we come across them. Keep going on this for now. I'm going to do... Yeah, let's do 95 and then 105. Let's do that. Yes. Yep. 100%. Oh, hi there. We got... Wow. Okay, we got 2 gems and a purple right off the bat. I'm going to start with purple. That's awesome. Oh, hey, we got broken ranged mobs. We got the World Breaker. Okay. Got a Armor Stone.
I was coming over. Just wanted to hold you.
Oh, hey, there's the thing.
You know I'm alone now. But I
Okay.
got you in my
Bad. Not great, but not bad.
close the moment I'm in your house. I'm ready, I'm shaking, I'm horny, I'm fired.
Another gem and a power.
I'm sinking in deep, so you realize I'm the one.
And another purple.
Your heartbeat, my hips, I'm on your mind. I was coming over,
3 armor gems.
just wanted to hold you.
I think that's just a big gem.
But I got you in my corner. I wanted you to
Oh, we got another big chest over here. And a purple slime. This map is a great one to freaking farm resources on. That's for damn sure. That's a full one. Got 3 maps, a bunch of gems. Another fortune tomb. Okay. Ah!
let your ex know I'm going him up. I was coming over,
And doom. Alright.
just wanted to hold you.
Pretty good haul for this place, though. For just one that I'm just intending on running through. It is level 95, so I could go back through and, you know, get... what are we going to get? 105 to 115 resources on each thing, so we could obtain quite a bit of stuff. Yeah, I literally got 3 freaking... Yeah, so Mistress of Archon does not stand much of a chance against me right now. However, next level, we start running in, or once we hit, I think, what was it, 100? We start getting earthquakes, right? Pretty sure that's what happens.
Slowly, she don't love me, she's just leading me on again. Tries to fake it, no, she'll break it. I can't take being
Okay.
alone in the end. I let this happen, I was happy we were laughing, but it never lasted long. I love her more, she is bored, packs her things and she's out that door.
And
And I'm as lit, I'm a mess, taking on the breeze of my heart, baby, baby. You did me wrong for so long, will always be in my heart.
wait, I got 2. When did I get a second one? Maybe the first chest I opened. Where are we at? 4 more. Alright, let's start doing some Desolated. Alright, we're gonna go up to 105. And nothing is due there. power slime. Big chest. I'll take that. Map. It's hard to tell with this lighting, but I think it's a power. Is. Hold on. Hold on. What is this? That's different. Out of there. Okay, I just got ricocheted up into the air and I don't know how. Let me jump, please. Thank you. It's gonna take me a minute to get back to that stone. That stone looks new. Aha! I was right. Something was off with it. You can break it for something. Yeah, look at all this. Okay. There's a new stone. I don't remember seeing that before. Like, literally do not remember seeing it before. Yeah. Alright. I know there's a recipe, a jewel crafting thing back here. I haven't collected it yet. Got it 2 days ago. Oh. That's the first time I recall seeing one up to this point. Hey, so just now. Hey, where's the... Hold on. Alright. Isolated bracers. Hold on. That's... Oh, he's got the old school stuff. Not the old school. He's got the story progress stuff. Hold on. Meridian ring. Right, so we did all the story stuff. What about the ruptures? Jurassic bracers. Rupture recipes. Okay, here we go. Erudite bracers, right? Necklace. Some key secret. Oh, right. What else? Hold on, I'm still looking for the I'm trying to find the necklace for Caster. Art. Oh, yeah, okay. Bracers.
Step in my shoes. Don't fade away.
Bracers. Necklace. Ah, okay. One of the few I haven't done yet. Okay, I think I know exactly what that's at. Alright, so we are gonna finish this up and we're gonna go see if we can get our neck piece. That will definitely be helpful because that is one of the 3 pieces we still don't have for our set.
Only by what I could tell, yeah. Back to the road, back to the road. I was rolling in mine. I was turning blind.
Oh, wow, yeah, we haven't even been here once this season yet.
So come and lean on my door. No mind to settle the score.
Go ahead and collect that, get it out of the way. And we're just going to move on. So I need...
Yes, I know, yes, I know, yes, I know, yes, I know. Was a long, long time ago.
Need this one. Level 100. Perfect. The exact map we needed. Be right over there, I think. Yeah, I believe it's at that statue. Oh, unless it's the other. Oh, okay, hold on. It might be in the other one. Oh, there it is. Okay. I was right. Touch me. Got it. The Nope, I can't do words. I was gonna try and be fancy and try and say erudite with a little roll to my tongue, but tongue and lips said, haha, joke's on you. No. Hey, we get a big chest. I'll take this one. Got one extra key at the moment, so let's I want to take a look at it instead of having to rush through. Alright, well, we seem to be getting one of these every time, which is nice. What's the damage looking like? It's a little slow, but we can manage it. Probably bring it down to maybe, I don't know, what were we farming at earlier? 50-ish? We could probably take it down to 80? 75 to 90, somewhere in there, maybe. Oh, they updated this place. Articles weren't here before. Very cool. I like it. Hold on a second. I want to do another quick scan, so I'm going to get myself up a little bit higher. See if I can find something different. Besides the jewel crafting recipe and all that. No. Seeing anything else new here. These guys are all stuck. They're supposed to be probably collecting like right here. Yeah. Alright. Moving on. Damage. Health. And thank you. I keep forgetting I can right click those now. Oi, Starboobs 226. Really? Not very often you see one of those spawn in there. Oh damn, he moved. Oh, got him in the face. Are they gonna hit me from up here? They They can't hit me. Easiest boss kill ever. I'll get you in a minute. Oh, the cheese is strong. And glorious. Oh, damn it. Wait, I've already... I've already been to one of these maps, so I can collect the bracer recipe. It's not here. I've already collected it. Of course, besides dying, there's no way out of here, which is... Alright, what are you doing? Oh, hey, who are you talking to, Chi? Talking to Wardy? He's my freaking caps lock. Yeah, absolutely respect the earthquake and the trap map. Wonder if I could re-roll this to get some better stats. I don't think I want to take that chance right now. I could have done it to the other one that I had. I easily could have done that. Bluff and Wardy are chatting about strats for the casino. No, we got a few of those. Let's go do some. Let's go do a couple. Let's see how good we still are, or how bad we still are. Hold on a second. I got something on my screen here. Let's do a quick, just in case they got a little sneaky and put something different in here. Obviously, don't get myself stuck anywhere. Used to be able to get back there. Actually, there used to be a hole that you could get out of the map over there. Glowing weird. It's not actually special. Second there, this right here looks special. Oh, someone's gonna die. We'll see. That's what that is. The unfinished animation of that. Shit. That's gonna hit. Okay, never mind. There. And earthquake here in a second. Yep, there we are. I can't tell what's going on in here. Okay, there was a lightning spell right on the freaking center of that. It looked like it was part of the earthquake. I got screwed. Go, but I can't really. Alright, I'm gonna ignore the next earthquake and I'm good. Alright, lightning kind of almost freaking screwed me there. But I made it. Screw you, Ghost. Yo. Just heard my wife go, "Hey!" Scared me. All right. That one wasn't too bad.
Girl, you got me going, yeah. Why you with that man? I can treat you better, yeah. Better than him, oh yeah. You're better off with me. You're better off with me. Honestly, can't you see, girl? Can't you see the signs, baby? You and him would be a high crime, baby. Don't make me go turn you in.
But that is actually really nice.
'Cause you're better off with
Now,
me. You the one, you the one, you the one I
I don't have enough space. I very much want these to be down here or somewhere else. Alright, let's do it again. Tell you what, though, the freaking I feel like the lightning and the earthquake matched up perfectly, so their centers made it look like it was one skill. Maybe I was just looking at the wrong spot, but it looked like it lined up perfectly to me. Shit. Alright, and earthquake. Okay. Good idea that I stuck around for a second. 1, 2, go here. Hit a little bit, not a big deal. The earthquake, yep. 2, go. Okay. That one went better than the last one. Yeah, it is. It's different now. Hey, we got a few one of those. Very nice. Yeah, I ran the crap out of it when it first came out for the first couple of seasons. Last couple of seasons, I didn't touch it. I tried my damnedest when they turned up the difficulty, and I only had like a 10 or 15% success rate, and it irked me so much. I just couldn't do it. Alrighty, last run of the day is going to be an underground run. She with her eagle eyes are gonna freaking catch all the globes I'm gonna miss. Yeah, thank you. This one? Getting up here is more complicated than I would like. I mean, it's wrong. It's annoying. The first time that I spawned into this, after they fixed the spawn point, being at the end one instead of the middle one, I was like, wait, why can't I? Why is the door closed? I can't get through to the end one. And then I came down and said, oh yeah, there's a spawn point. I'm in the end one. Took me an extra couple seconds. Sitting there attacking it and trying to hit other things around me and seeing if I could open it somehow. I was like, did I miss a bot or something? Yeah, my damages. We're doing pretty good in here now. Things thankfully are not much of a threat anymore. That is just today. These were a problem earlier. I feel like there should be something in one of these spots. First room, 4 globes. 1. Two. 2. Yes. 3, and mirrored on the other side. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna go wee. And 4. You kindly go away. Trying to get stuff done here. For this map for the first time, only found one hidden path. As far as I'm aware, there's only one secret wall. Hidden path-ish thing. I found it on accident the first time. I was aware that there was a secret wall, and I would have suspected it anyways. But I only found one, and I was checking other spots, and I broke the wall behind where it's hidden before I even removed the item that it was hidden behind. Where is it? Ground floor done. And into the cross section for the third zone. Wrong skill. Let's see what we got out of the bookshelf this time. 376. That's unfortunate. I think 750-ish is the highest I've seen out of that. So that is tied to the lost path. You had to complete rupture level 250 or higher. It used to be you had to have luck of 750 as well. But basically, you had to have this skill. You had to be in a rupture 250 or higher. And you have to have a key. And you have to break a mining node. There is a chance when you break a mining node, you get a blue square portal thing. You use the key to get into the portal that brings you to the Elven capital, and it is mining node galore at rupture level 500 loot. So every single node, every single drop that is there is 510 to 520 of whatever that resource is. So it is incredible. Oh, you've seen it. Okay. Yeah, the ambassador keys for the Elven capital. I guess I could have just started with that. Sorry. Would you mind going away? Thank you. Damn it, getting these is a pain in the ass. Yeah, they're supposed to spawn down here. Not hitting them. Whatever. First explanation was better. Wouldn't have understood cap. Okay. It actually might be called something different this season. I think I saw somebody get world first on entering something capital. So they may have renamed it this season. Don't quote me on that because I'm not 100% certain, but I think they did. Here. Would you kindly buzz off? This direction. Thank you for showing me that I forgot this. Would have gotten to it again later, but... I got more health now than I did last time I was in here. Not quite as scared of getting hit. Now, a new sorcerer skill level. Where are we at? 5,000! Very nice. Dare kick me off that ledge. I think he's just about killed me by bouncing me off the end. Well, there's more rain outside. It has been raining really quite strong the last few days here, and it's been awesome. We've been without rain for so long. Enough with the ambushes. Piss off. Guess it's part of the aesthetic of this place, but damn, it's annoying. Alright, and it is just about time to beat Dreythus again. Do with the ambush that's here, without the boss joining in on it. Okay. Yeah, we got the last. Oh, never mind, I got it. And boss dead. Okay. Yeah, damage is a lot freaking better too. Let's see if we got lucky with the boss drop. Time around as well. Chances are probably not, but get better Templar gloves than what we. Oh no, Berserker. Oh, mythical. Wait, Berserker and Templar gloves look the same? I don't remember that. Oh well. That's unfortunate. Moving on. All right. That, ladies and gentlemen, is going to bring us to the end of our day. I'm going to go ahead and toss all these in such a nice manner. Oh, that feels so good. Yes. Get them all in there. Yes. That was fun. Wait, why do I have archery damage? I know why. When I attempted to pull the archery stones out of the crafting table, I right-clicked them and it auto-equipped them instead of pulling them out of there and into my inventory. Yeah. Thank you, Chi. You as well. Got 135 on Rain of Flames, 57 on Lightning Strike, 60 on Spark. Well, that's really annoying. I wasted a bunch of archery gems. Really annoying, actually. Thank you as well. Let's see. Sure, I'll do that. All right. Well, that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to bring it to the end of the day for us. We've had a really good day. Got a lot of progress. We pushed some upper levels. We got some more maps done. We touched base a little bit more on some information for the beginner's guide I'm going to be doing this afternoon. So thank you very much for that information and help. Thank you all for hanging out, chatting, bullshitting, etc. Hope you enjoyed. For those of you on YouTube, if you hung out to the end and you want to hang out live Monday through Friday, 3 to 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time every other Saturday, twitch.tv/Hosha, link in the description below, along with Discord if you want to come hang out there as well. Oops. Until then, y'all have yourselves a good afternoon, evening, morning, whatever it is, wherever you are, and I'll see you later. Bye now.